I am now creating weekly exclusive content for Patreon, so if you are interested in that, go check out the link down below. And of course, if you want to avoid the random lottery of FIFA points, you want to go straight to the source, buy the players directly, use u7buy.com and use the code TVM at checkout. What is going on, guys? TVM here. Welcome back to another day of 6 o'clock content. Today is a new team of the week. I believe there should be a new objective player as well. First time I've logged into the account since yesterday, and we can see that the Otamendi that we packed yesterday sold for 9k. We saw Morales sell right at the end. Balde, I know it's not a road to glory, but it's just when you consider what the guarantee packs, you know, the party bag coming in at an 83 doesn't sound like an awful lot because, oh, it's only an 83 rated team. But when 80 and 82 and even 83 rated cards are selling for, you know, between 5 and 10k, alarm bells should start ringing to say, look, do I really need to do this? Am I going to benefit from it? That's why I didn't want to do it. A lot of you agreed with me in the comments saying that you weren't going to do it. Some other people said that they were going to do it because they had the fodder, and that's fair enough. You know, I'm not going to say don't do it. I just think that you need to sit down and have realistically have a good think. Do you need to? Is it just a waste? Are you going to want to do something tomorrow that is now going to be hindered by the fact that you've done that party bag and packed yourself Hatterbor or whatever it is? So have a look at the SBCs for today. We should be given a guaranteed pack. We have a... I'm sorry, what? What? Earn a special Foot Summer Heat Silver Star Paulinho. What? I am well confused. What? So... I don't know if... do I like that? I do. I think I kind of like that idea. That's a very good idea. It's kind of like my review system, you know, where you've got like the 89 and under, and then the 90 and over. I can't really do a better version than that. But this is a silver card that will count as a silver. However, he's got gold stats. 4-star, 4-star. That has to be an upgrade. Right mid, so I think it's a position change. He's normally a central player. I think he's normally a cam for Leverkusen in real life. And, I mean, for a silver, that is an unreal card. That's the best silver card in the history of FIFA because it's not a silver, but it is. It's a weird one. I like it. I don't know. It's weird. 97 acceleration, 94 sprint speed. Attack positions. I mean, if you're talking silver, every stat there, including the slide tackle or the defensive awareness, is phenomenal, right? But even though it's a 74 rated card, I have to talk about it as if it's a gold card and, you know, I don't know, a 90 rated or something. Because, yeah, it's all well and good saying, well, this is a silver star and this is a silver player. But there aren't any, like, silver tournaments or anything. If there were, this would be unreal, right? And everyone would do it. However, there aren't any. So he's going to be playing against gold cards. So for that, we have to say, look, it's a gold card. Ignore the overall rating. The shot power long shots are good, very good. Finishing's a bit low, but we could boost that up. That's not a problem. Passing for a right mid is decent. To be fair, I probably wouldn't want to play him as a right mid. He'd probably be a cam. Reactions for a gold card, touch on the low side. For a 74 rated silver, that's fine. Great physicals. Aggression's low, but I don't really care about that. No traits, which is to be expected. But yeah, not bad at all. 2 segments. Interesting though. 83, 83. I mean, banging. And lowish chem as well. 65 chem, 70 chem. So, about 120k. Thereabouts. Maybe 140 if you're doing it straight away and all the hype around it and all that rest of that good stuff. So, or bad stuff, I should say. You get 2 tradable packs. They're not very good. But I really like that card. And I love the idea of doing silver stars. I would love to see in FIFA 21 a silver stars style inform, right? So, for instance, if, for example, Haaland, well, maybe not Haaland. I'm trying to think of one that I can't really think of one. But say Paulinho, right? He was a silver card at the beginning. Let's just say he went on to do well and he got himself a couple of informs. He goes to a gold card, right? Now, the gold cards, they take ages to get to a point where they're actually usable when they come from silvers, because they have to go from, like, say he's a 74 rated silver, he'd probably go to a 79 or an 80, then he'd be 82, then 4, then 6, and then, you know, it takes, I don't know, 4 or 5 informs to make him usable. So this is a good idea. And then to introduce maybe silver tournaments and maybe a silver rival section where you can go after different divisions. You know, you can build different teams and put them into different divisions. That would be unreal. I would be so, I mean, I'd be so up for that, because, you know, in real life where you've got the Liverpool team, for example, and they play for the Premier League title, but not everyone's good enough to play for the Premier League title. So you've got Liverpool under-23s. Now, there are rules that state that non-under-23 players can play, but there are a limit to the amount. But they go for a different trophy. And you've got, you know, Bayern 2 and Dortmund 2 and all the rest of it, all these teams that have got second clubs. How awesome would it be to be able to have a, I don't know, SBCMFC, whatever that stands for, 2, where you build a lesser team, silver players, and you have a rating limit that you can, you know, enter into, and it's like rivals but with a limiter. So you can only have an 80 rated team, and the bench doesn't count, or you can't have anyone over the rating of 83 in the entire team. I don't know how they'd work it. You'd have to try and stop bronze benching basically, but I'd love that. And then to have cards like this where they're not really silvers but they are at the same time, that would be awesome. I'm a big fan of that, and I don't know why. Let's move on to have a look at, okay, so Party Bag was still there. I think that was wait, that's not a re-release again, surely. I think that was there for 2 or 3 days anyway. I'll have to wait and see. La Liga Challenge. Okay, so that's for a 45... Oh, no, it's not. It's for a Prime Electrum. My bad. So, Prime Electrum with the extra reward, yeah, 2 rare player pack. It's tradable as well, and the requirement for that is 78 rated team. Yeah, it's alright. Nothing wrong with that. Get it done if you've got it. And let's have a look at the objective. I assume there's going to be objective, but do they normally drop an objective with a player? And do we have to wait till Friday for an objective? Rare players pack. So we're going to get a 50k pack. They've not dropped a player. I was very weirded out then. I didn't have I was like, who's that? I don't know. We'll have a look at that in a second. So take to the pitch with this special edition QPR. Right, I'm uneducated about this. I have no idea. Hey, I like that. That's decent though. I quite like that. I'm uneducated about it. I don't know anything about it. I'm going to go Google it in a bit to see what this is all about, because I genuinely don't know. But hey, QPR fans or supporters of a good cause, this is something for you. Some XP in there. Nice little kit if you're a QPR fan. Really like striking tifo. Big bold colours. I like that, the blue in the background. And then we have that that 50k pack as well. So, right, here we go. So this is why they've given us that card. So, assist in 2 separate online classic friendly matches using only silver players in your squad. No gold or bronze players allowed. And that's squad, not starting 11, so you won't be able to bench your team of the year Ronaldo or whatever it is. Yeah. Score 5 goals in online classic friendlies using only silver players in your squad. No gold or bronze players allowed. And then finally, win 3 online classic friendly matches using only silver players in your squad. No gold or bronze players allowed. Now, whereas I find that very good, it's a flawed system that they can't really do anything about. Basically, if you have a friend on PlayStation, Xbox, PC, whatever platform you're on, you can boost this and it'll take you 5 minutes for both of you to get the 50k pack, to get the XP to go with it as well. So even though I like it, and if you want to grind it out because it's going to be fun and enjoyable, then it's there for you to do. However, I know a lot of people, I'm not going to lie, myself included, will boost this 100%. Because it's just easier. Now, the flip side of that coin is, well, do they do it in rivals then? Because they're going to be people going for Mendy and going for Bruno Fernandes, and then you're going to have full silver squads. That's the issue. And I think that's where a silver rivals, or not even a silver rivals, but a lower rated rivals tournament needs to come in. I mean, you could argue that maybe like a daily tournament or whatever it may be that they used to do. You know, kind of like draft, but you can take your own team into it, and you win 4 in a row, and you get it used to be like 15k coins at the end, maybe a 25k pack or something. But you know, they could bring that back. Sure, that would be decent, right? But I would like to see a lower rated team rival, so that you could go into games with silver players. Because if you're a League 2, I mean, obviously this applies to every team in Europe, but if you're a League 2 or a League 1 football fan, you know, say you're a Plymouth Argyle fan, apart from that goalkeeper that was given a team of the season, who I think is only 84 rated anyway, you can't use your players. Like, yeah, you can go into friendly matches against your mates and say, look, we're only using silver cards or bronze cards or whatever, or you could try and take it online, but 9 times out of 10, you're going to just get rinsed. Not because the player's better than you necessarily, but because your players just aren't good enough. So you can't really use them. It would be really good and beneficial to a lot of people, myself included, if they did that, because I would love nothing more than take, for instance, the lowest rated Liverpool players into a game, or a full Newport County team into a few games, and work towards some rewards as well, because obviously in friendlies you can't get any rewards at all. So it would be nice. That 50k pack is good. I'm not moaning about it. It's just, if you wanted that card for a challenge, you're not really going to get it. With that being said, though, that Paulinho opens up a world of possibilities for EA. I mean, it doesn't make any sense because it's a 74 rated card, and the stats are not that of a 74 rated card, right? The stats are, if I had to hazard a guess, maybe an 80. Hang on, what are we saying? So I would say the stats are probably that of an 89, 90 rated winger. Let's go and have a little look here. So he's up from a 71 rated silver to a 74, which sounds pants, but obviously it's not. So yeah, he's a 90 rated winger. Hey, I'm getting good at this. A lot of confusion amongst people, and I understand that. If you've not checked the objectives, then you will be maybe like, why have they done this? But at the same time, I think it's good. Like I said, it doesn't make any sense because he's a 90 rated winger without a chem style. If you just whack a, I don't know, Maestro on him, you've got a 94 rated right wing who's still 74 rated. I get it. I understand. It doesn't make any sense. But on the flip side of that, I do really like the idea of maybe players who are silver never getting upgraded to gold. They always stay silver. However, their stats go up and they go up and they go up generously, and then they bring out silver tournaments, silver rivals. How amazing would it be to have silver champs? I know a lot of people are like, what are you talking about, you moron? But it's just different and it's fun, and we can use players that we don't normally get to use, and we're playing against people who are using other silver cards, not gold teams. So yeah, okay, it's going to feel heavy, it's going to feel bad sometimes, but both of you are going to get that, so it'll be more enjoyable, and people will, you know, just a vast array of cards, because at the moment bronze and silver cards have absolutely no use other than League SBC and upgrade SBCs. No one ever goes into a game with a bronze or silver player with the sole purpose of actually using that card unless it's there for chemistry and they sub it out in the first 5 minutes. And I like the idea of being able to use silver cards like we used to be able to in FIFA 13. I can't remember who I used to use, but there were silver cards there. Kelvin was one of them. I used to use him for like 6 months of the year, and he was like a 73 rated silver or something. But he was so good. Aubameyang had a 77 rated card. I used him for nearly the entire game cycle in FIFA 13 because he was amazing. But there we are. I'm probably going to complete this actually, and you can expect a review of him tomorrow. I don't know why I even do videos on this channel anymore, because normally what I would do is complete it here, but because he's Brazilian and it does kind of link into the Fabinho and the Firmino that I've got on the Road to Glory, or will have on the Road to Glory, I kind of want to get him there so that he kind of fits that team. I can play him with Sancho as well as Kamada and a few other players, so I think I'm going to do this on the Road to Glory, and that's why I'm not completing it here today. But I do think it's an interesting one. Is it a good SBC? We've never seen anything like it before. It's different. I like it personally, but I know a lot of other people are going to be like, what? When I first saw it, I didn't actually look at the stats. I looked at that and I was like, what? 2 segments for a 74 rated card? That has to be a mistake. That's why my face was so screwed up at the beginning. But having taken it in a little bit, and now we've seen his stats, I don't mind it at all. It's different. It's weird. It doesn't really make any sense, but I kind of like it. It's weird. Let me know what you think in the comment section. Are you going to complete this? I wouldn't necessarily say go and complete this to go and do the silver objective. Honestly, just find, unless you really want to grind it out, go find someone to just boost you with it, because it's, you know, you're working towards an untradeable 50k pack. That's all well and good and everything, but I don't think you need to go out and spend 120, 30, 40,000 coins to get this card to help you to get an untradeable 50k pack. But in you know, case of just using it for a bit of fun or whatever, I'll let you know tomorrow whether he's actually any good. If you have enjoyed the video, hit the like button, subscribe to the channel if you're new, and until the next time, goodbye.
Football Index. The game changed. Download the app now.